Hey guys, oh shoot, what day is it? Wednesday? We're Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. I am wanted to jump on again today and talk about writing. Because I want you to get your message out into the world. And I've been talking this week about the issues that have come up when people have started to write, like what's stopped them from writing, I did a survey about a couple of weeks ago, and I got a whole bunch of reasons in this survey why people haven't finished their book. And today we're going to talk about reason number 9. Nine, I can count. Reason number 9, and what came back was that people weren't writing their books because they didn't have enough time. And I'm going to tell you right now, no one has like a bucket of book time from which to write their book. That's not how it works, unfortunately. The way it works is we carve out the time. That's the way it works. And you actually get your book done. So there's no like big pocket of time, right? So if you want to create anything in your business, whether it be this book or your next program or that membership site you wanted to do or whatever it is, guys, anything in your life that you want to do that you're not already doing, you're going to have to carve out some time for it because you're already not doing it, right? And so it doesn't have to be what I want to say in this video real quick today. It doesn't have to be 15 hours of like sitting in a room and writing and just like all this time. Actually, what I suggest to people when you're writing a book is to have this fabulous, beautiful device right here. 2 reasons. 1, dictate it if it's easier for you. If it's easier for you to process your thoughts as a verbal processor, because believe me, stuff comes flying out of my mouth when I'm talking that I had no idea sometimes it was in there. So I'm a verbal processor too. If that's your thing, use your thing. Use what is already a God-given gift. Right? If that's your thing, talk to your phone, write your book that way. There are like dictation services that could like type that all out for you for very, very inexpensively. Okay. But number 2, I like make notes in this thing all day long. When I'm in the process of writing, which I'm doing right now, one of the things that I do is thoughts will like randomly come in when I'm doing other things. Having a conversation, I could be talking to a client, I could be doing this, I could, whatever it is, and I'll have like random thoughts. Oh my God, I need to put this in there. You want to leave your channel open to that. I want to highly suggest that if you are getting downloads about the thing that you're supposed to be writing, find a device or a notebook if that makes you happier. This one says make today awesome. Or amazing. I don't know if you can see it because it's probably going to flip it around the opposite way. But keep something nearby to channel that energy, okay? Because you don't want to lose those things. Those nuggets are being sent to you from, well, if you believe in big magic in that book, from the ethers, right? They're being sent to you because you're trying to do this thing. So you want to make sure you capture them, all right? So there's never time. Guys, I'm going to tell you that right now. If you thought I was going to come on here and magically be like, now you have like 14 days to go write your book and sit in a room and have nobody disturb you, you're out of your flipping mind. That's just not the way this goes, okay? So if you're trying to create anything, this book, I think you should definitely be writing your book because you have a lot of things to say in the world. But whatever it is, guys, I don't really care. You're going to have to create the time to do it. And it's not going to be this like, I'm not going to work on it until I have 4 hours alone by myself in peace and harmony. Well, here's the reality. If you have that time alone, you're going to fill it up with like Facebook or some other ridiculous thing that's going to suck that time away. Or taking a nap, which is probably seems like the right option, probably because you're exhausted anyway, right? So guys, I plan this shit in my phone. I put it in my phone. That's the way it gets done. I mark it on my calendar like I'm busy. It's a time that I'm doing this thing and only this thing. That's the way you carve it out, very intentionally. And in the beginning, it's probably going to feel like a workout because it's not something you're already doing, right? Like, I have a new workout regime. I got to go lift things and run and all this. It's going to feel like a chore. But do it anyway. If you want the thing bad enough, you'll start with at least 15 minutes. Just do 15 minutes. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the biggest gifts I have found to help focus that time, because, when you get time to yourself, it's so easy to fill it up with other things, right? So one of the investments that I've made in my business that's been very small but had a huge impact was focus at will. As a matter of fact, it's such an important, it's music that you listen to of a huge variety, and it pumps in like focus juice underneath the music, and you can't hear it. It just sounds like the music, and it really, really helps focus. And I'm a person who's like all over the place, guys. So like, oh, guys, I'm so glad. I just saw all these people pop up on the feed, so it's so good. Okay, so try focus at will. As a matter of fact, it's so important. I'm going to type it in here. Focus at will. You have to pay for it. It is a subscription. It's like $50 a year. I highly recommend it because it really, you just put the headset in. You have to use both ears. You have to use your headset with both ears, and you just listen to the music. And I'm so in my thing. It helps me keep so focused. And it's such a powerful tool that I'm actually going to be giving it to the people who are participating in the Book to Business Masterclass, because it was such a tiny thing that I found that had such a big impact in my work. You guys, when we get this time to create, craft, paint, write, whatever it is that you're working on, it's really easy to like start thinking of all the other things that need to happen. And so focus at will is a really powerful tool. So I'm actually giving it as a gift in this program that I'm creating that's coming up. So, all right, guys, that's it for I don't have time to write. It's actually pretty simple. You do have time to write. You have time to do all the things you want to do. You just have to consciously choose it. So that's what I want you to do this week. Consciously choose at least 15 minutes for yourself of working on this book every day, or whatever it is you're working on. I don't have the time to do it is a little bit of bullshit, okay? If you're stressed and overwhelmed, don't push yourself. I'm not saying like if you're already freaking out about time, adding in this thing. So like get yourself to a place where you're feeling not overwhelmed, and that's all about self-care. I can't teach you that right here, okay? But if you do have time, most people actually do, you can just get up a little bit earlier, okay? There's always time. Okay, so I encourage you to find yours this week, because we need your message. We need your book in the world. So please keep doing this work. All right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope it's filled with time for you to do your creation, because we need it in this world. And if you don't create it, your idea is going to go to someone else. That's how ideas work. I love you very much. Please spread your message in the world. We need it right now. Mwah. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.